But in general, in my life, no, there has been no downside to weed or my use of weed or my love of weed. Maybe it's cost me jobs throughout my life. I'm in the Mario Brothers movie coming out soon. I'm in the Ninja Turtles movie that I wrote and produced coming out soon. Like, I'm producing things for giant, companies that do not seem to mind. So I have not, Steven Spielberg put me in this movie. I've not seen a definitive impact on my career because I'm known very much for being someone who smokes weed all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, all that success you've had, all those movies you named recently that some of them of which are coming out soon. Having spoken to you today, I get work ethic, I get your innate passion, which seems to have been there since you were a child. But there's people that have both of those things, and they're not Seth Rogen. You know what I mean? So is there anything else when you look back on your life? You talked about the circumstance, your mother's, being around that culture. Is there anything about you in particular, a talent? And people find this hard to answer because it requires you to say something nice about yourself. But when celebrities often say, say, oh no, But is there what is it that makes you good at what you do?
I honestly think because I grew up watching so many movies, and having parents that appreciated them, I, from a very young age, had an inherent understanding of cinematic storytelling, and that specifically from a writing standpoint, from how the movies were written. That is, for whatever reason, how my brain processed it. How the characters were introduced, how the conflicts between them were set up, how they played out throughout the movie, how they resolved themselves or didn't resolve themselves throughout the movie, how they manifested in set pieces and sequences that exemplified the conflicts and the themes and the tensions between the characters. For whatever reason, from a very young age, I was able to understand and write those things. And I look back now as like a 40-year-old person who has produced and helped countless people with their screenplays and written countless screenplays. Like, there are things about like what we put into Superbad as like 14-year-olds that are like fundamentally functional and good in a way that is like beyond like the average 14-year-old's ability, the average writer's ability in a lot of ways, and that is something that me and Evan really we were lucky. Like, we got it. And I think, honestly, as an actor, I mostly credit my ability to act through a writing lens. And I think as an actor, I understand what the story needs. I understand how that character needs to affect things, what that character needs to do in order for this story to be told effectively. I don't view my acting as internally as the other actors I work with. I know it, I see it, I talk to them about it all the time. I view it much more from like a big picture, like, okay, here's the role this character plays in the story. How do I make that work as well as it possibly could?
If you love the Diary of a CEO brand and you watch this channel, please do me a huge favor. Become part of the 15% of the viewers on this channel that have hit the subscribe button. It helps us tremendously, and the bigger the channel gets, the bigger the guests.
Wow, that's Snoop Dogg, the Godfather. I hit that blunt, I'm going to see the father. Damn, Earth was cool. Oh, this gas, 93 octane. God, take me now. Hey, cool it. He got another one sparked already. He being unreasonable. This beyond me if he think I'm finna hit that blunt again. Heavens no, I'm high, bucko. I'm puzzled. I'm finna give it right back to him and tell him I hit it 10 times already. I'm finna call 911 and report an attempted murder. He keep passing me blunts. He think we in a relay race. What a bummer. I'm finna put this out, and if he asks why, I'm gonna tell him I'm allergic to marijuana. Weed for me stand for with each exhale, I'm about to die. He gotta knock it off. I done already took 2 blunts. He done sparked a 3rd one. Smoke monster. I'm finna play sleep. I'm comatose. Big fella, you took that blunt?